So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I want to talk about how to conquer yourself. Many of us have discovered, despite how well effort to avoid circumstance, people, and even our own mind to affect us, we are sometimes going through situation still get to us. Today I really want to talk about not just the challenge that you have to have certain control about your day-to-day things to do, your positive mind, and the people that you have in your life. The word control is a word full of misunderstanding and illusion. We like to believe that we have certain control in our life. We have control about over people. We have control over the stuff that is happening in our life. But the truth is, we don't have that much control regarding our life. The word control is a word full of misleading belief. It makes us believe that we have control over our partner, our children, our life, and so on. Many of us work really hard to plan, organize, and to decide what they want to be and to do with their life. And many of us have gone through the discovery that many times, many things that we planned so well, we focused on, did not go right for us. But we manage somehow, some of us, to stay on track, to stay focused, or to bounce back for the difficult time that we had. In those difficulty that we have in our life, that it can be with a relationship, finance, a job, family relationship, a friend, or a circumstance that we don't have any control over. We have realized, and whatever is happening to us, many times, it's not what is happening in exterior of us that is the true challenge. Many times, it is what is happening inside of us that is causing us the most of our downfall, that is causing us the most pain for ourselves and the most setback. Despite that we don't have control over the other people, our environment, the future, and also the past that will never come back again, we can be okay with whatever is happening to us if we have conquered our own self. The first step to conquer your own self is you must know who you are. You must have passed a certain amount of time with you to learn a bit about you. Learn about what you like, what you don't like, what you can handle and cannot handle. Also to learn about what is it that you want really. What is it that you're seeking for when you're going out there? What is it that you're really looking for, example, in a relationship or a friendship? What kind of life do you want for yourself? All of this can get an answer, get an idea. When we kind of know who we are, it's nearly impossible to feel and to believe that we can conquer our own self if we don't know what are we dealing with inside of. Some of us are getting held back by a past, a difficult childhood, a loss of a parents, a misfortune that we still carry on, a breakup, a loss of a job, a loss of opportunity, and so on. May all of that, despite that it seems to be linked to an event or a situation that is outside of us, it is very much how we look at it and how we're going to use that life experience that is going to define where we're going to stay. Are we going to stay standing or crawling on a floor where we fell, or are we going to learn from it, raise from the ashes, and use that experience that didn't go well for us to go and move forward to the direction that we wanted? Recently, I found in myself having a hard time to discipline myself. I most of the time stay at home, have to work, have to study, work out, dealing with paperwork, and doing the YouTube video, and dealing with my book that I'm writing right now. And all of that require a lot of time alone, a lot of time staying in. After some time, I just have enough of it. I just want to go out and breathe. We are right now, at the time of this video, on holiday time. Everybody is going away. And I'm here. My mind started to say, come on then, go treat yourself. Go on holiday somewhere, a place that you always wanted to go. Do this and do that. For a moment there, I really felt like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's me go treat myself. Let's go on holiday somewhere. Let me go visit my parents or so on. When I was going through this, I started to talk to people that only were talking about holiday. I was speaking to a woman that was talking about she want to go to Holland, she want to go to Italy, she want to go to France, she want to go in New York, and so on. It's really wonderful when you connect with somebody that also want to do what you want to do, right? It's certainly nice when you meet people and speaking to people that want to do what you want to do. Sometimes it motivates you to really go to do it. But then I took some time, let's say a night, for myself to think about it. I was in a procedure to, planning to get my home, to get a new car, to move to a new place, and so on. All of that require discipline with the finance, discipline about doing what I need to do to get there, because I wasn't not there yet. So I realized, what could give me more? Getting a car would give me more, because during the weekend I could get my car and then I could drive, to Italy, drive to Holland, go to France, and so on. So I realized, if I have my own car, this gives me more than planning one weekend away where I need to book the transportation, book the hotel, and then come back paying for the food and so on, and do some spending that I should not do because I need to save so I can reach my goals. If I did not stop me there and remind myself what mattered to me, and remind myself especially why I'm doing what I'm doing, then I would have been miles away. I also realized the people that I was speaking with, they did not have goals, for example, to get and buy their own home, and they didn't have their own home. They did not have the goal to get a brand new car, and they didn't have a single car, and they did not have the goal to put money on the side, and they don't have money, finance, and saving on the side. So if you start to compare the life of other people and what they're doing to what you're trying to get, you may get yourself far and further away from really what you're trying to do for yourself in your life. Of course, when you see everybody having a certain life, doing certain things, and you are restricted a bit, you are forcing yourself, well, you have things to do that you must do in order to get to a better life. You must have discipline. You must try to conquer your own mind, your own desire to escape a situation. Of course, you cannot destroy a desire and just ignore it. But what you can do is, when you take the time to figure out why you want something, so you want relief, you want to treat yourself, you want to breathe out, by reminding yourself why you're doing what you're doing. And that's maybe not the goal of everybody, to get what you want to get. You start to calm down a bit your thought to want to escape the situation. You start to actually feel better where you are and feel better about what you want to do than this image to go away and be on holiday in a sunset and by the sea. Guys, I never understood people that plan holidays when they broke. I never understood people that want to go around the world on traveling when they are young, and one, they haven't finished their study yet, two, they have no money on the side, three, they don't have a career going on to go back to. Like when they're coming back, they're pretty much going to struggle to find a job. Either during that time when they go away, they're going to struggle to find a job when they start to look for a job. So it's really important to understand everything have their own timing. And despite that, in our mind, we want to escape things. We want to be like everybody else and live the high life, a luxury life, and carefree life, and holiday and treat. But the reality of life is, people that have those things, they have put, many of them have put work to get where they are, so they can have that life. If you are not in that stage, you're not there, then it's best to not live like you already got it. As long as you have not get to the point where you wanted and get those things that you wanted, then you should not live like, like it's already earned. It's already, you already won it. You already have it. It's better to be reasonable and balance your desire and your reality. I, for example, don't spend to buy a dress. If I did not sell at least 5 dresses of mine, then I don't want anymore. Things like cars, home, and many material things, and also holidays, they're not going to disappear. You're going to have them. I know there was the COVID-19, and that, can, have made people want to really escape and go on holiday, and I understand that. But during the time you are on holiday, and I'm talking for people that have no job yet, have they're planning to move home and they have not found a home yet. They planning to buy a home and they have not put a saving for a deposit on side, or they wanted a new car but they have not saved. If you want things, real things that last in your life, you have to put the work and the discipline, and you have to conquer your own self for you to get those things. But this is material things here. Now, many times when I hear people talking about conquering yourself, they're really talking about your emotion and feeling and how you think in your mind. And it is true for all of those things here, that if you don't have any control over yourself, somebody else or something else is going to control you. So you need to find a way to learn about who you are. So it's a good idea to know who you are, so you can, have a very close connection with you. So when you're, example, getting a difficult situation with somebody or a situation, you know that that's not you. You can get affected by it, but not for too long. You can snap out of that and get back to remember who you are. Remember that certain things are not important in your life, maybe important for somebody else, but not important to you. And also be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, to not push yourself to have things that you don't have right now. You simply don't have them. Be kind to yourself that despite that maybe you cannot go on holiday somewhere because you cannot afford it, there are other things that you can do. You can go discover in your area. Many people don't even know properly where they live. You can go on a train and just traveling with the train, giving you a breathing, enjoying a nice weather, a nice ice cream in a park. It's free. We don't always have to take the plane, go to another country, because we like to believe that over there the grass is greener than where we are. But some people in another country will kill to be where you are. So that's what sometimes we forgot, to appreciate what we are or what you have. And that's part of learning to conquer yourself, is actually to appreciate what you have, to appreciate who you are, to appreciate the stuff that you have in your life, to accept what it is. Doesn't mean that you settle for things and situation and connection that it doesn't serve you anymore. But you need to feel content with your life and about who you are in order to have a natural conquering on yourself. Otherwise, the conquering is going to feel forced, as the word conquer was used before, for country that was taking over another country most of the time by force. You don't want to force yourself to conquer your own self. If you feel good with who you are, you will have conquer your emotion and feeling and what is going on in your life naturally about forcing the situation on yourself. So that's the video I wanted to make today. In order for us to handle things that's happening in our life, we need to have a certain control with ourselves, to not be sucked into somebody else's drama, to not be, our own enemy, to not let our mind put us down or drag us to some extravagant spending that we don't need right now. Find contentment, approval, and acceptance about who you are and feeling good where you stand right now. Be sure that everything passes, the good and the bad. So right now, you may want to run and escape, but you have work to do. So you need to stay focused because nobody else is going to do this for you. And later, you can run. You can run as much you like, anywhere you like. You know that when you come back home, you got your business, your life, a great life there for you because you have built that for yourself. Build a good life. Invest in yourself before thinking to invest in someone else over their dream. And that's what's happening when some people out there are going on holiday. You're paying the hotel, you're paying the traveling, you're paying the restaurant, you're paying everything. With money sometimes, some people don't even have to pay the bill and rent back at home. It's extremely irresponsible. Alright? So guys, if you liked this video, give a big thumbs up, share this video, comment about this subject of conquering yourself. Conquering yourself, like I say, is really about your emotion, your mind, you, but not in a forceful way, but in acceptance way, in compatible way, so then you feel content to be who you are, to think the way you are, to want what you want, and to have the life that you want. Alright? So, subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. I'm Alicia. This is your channel, Brighter Life Institute, and I thank you so much for watching the video. Bye!